Hi, Dyslexic Genius here. What I'm going to talk about is an Edison Diamond C reproducer that goes on an Amberola 30 through 75 or any other diamond reproducer in the Edison line like a diamond disc and so on. And I just want to show you a few things about these. When you rebuild them, you have the top of the reproducer here, and then we have this screw that goes down in here. And because this thing sits out in the open, we get a lot of dirt and stuff that just, there's dirt in the air and it just filters down here. So when you take them apart, you'll see you have a lot of crud in here. So I take a ground down X-Acto knife, this one, and I come in here and I'll clean all this out, because right here on the screw, right there, that bottoming part right here from the head floats right here on this flat part. So you want the screw to be in here and to be nicely running smoothly and not have fighting the dirt and stuff over 100 years. And you also want to check the screw slot and make sure there's no burrs here. And on these, they come out, sometimes they come out, and you'll see they're a little rusty. And they really didn't blue the screw very well. So for customers, I always blue these screws on the diamond reproducers like this, so that looks better. And that runs real well. The other thing is on the weight, you want to make sure that the pivot here floats, because this all hooks together and the weight kind of moves like that. Then you want to go to your diamond stylus. You want to take the pin and you want to make sure the pin runs through freely on this. On this one, you really don't want to lose that. I had a little burr right here on the edge, but it had burred up. Probably when they put it back together, you'll get, this is a soft material. So I took an end of a straight razor and I just gently stuck it in here and just lightly went like that. And I checked through my eyeglasses that magnify everything, and I got rid of the burr, so now that's running well. And then when you're working with these diamond styluses like this, you want to lay this down like that gently on a piece of paper so we don't chip it. The other thing is, some of Edison's diaphragms, like this one, these are very, very thin, like on Amberola 30s. And when I put my X-Acto knife behind it, you can almost see how clear it is. You can see the X-Acto knife on the back side. But these are very, very brittle. They give you a really good sound originally, but you really need to check these for cracks. And you can barely see it, but there's a crack in the reproducer right here, which will cause an air leak. And you go like that, you go, oopsie. And you can see now where I hold it up, this one's shot. You can see where the line where the gasket material went, and you can see we had an air leak here. The other thing is, on diamond diaphragms like this, we have some staining. And this could have happened from a bug crawling in or something got pushed in there, it was wet. And you see we have the little nail head right here. You see this one is sunk through, and this other side is sunk through. So what that means, on the top, it's making this little piece here on the diaphragm loose. And these are held in with like a little nail, and I did a little work off camera. So people here, and then right here you can see this little nail right that comes through. Then they put in the wax, and then you can re-wax that. If you have chipping, you can come back and re-wax those if you want to.
But you can't reuse this one because it's broken?
Can't reuse this one because it's broken. The other thing, on a lot of these C's, you get them, and there'll be a lot of black in here. There'll be black lines. And what I think is the rubber they were using kind of melts over time if these are in a hot environment. So what I did was I polished all this out. I did a little chamfer, like hot writing the C&H. We have a video on that, and I wanted to make sure everything was smooth and nice in here. And you also want to go through here and make sure there's no dead bugs or anything kids thought would be fun to shove in there over the last 100 years. And these are just things you need to look at in rebuilding your Edison, like a Diamond C, to get good performance, or even a Diamond disc to get good performance out so you can listen. And this is a lot of fun, and that's my tip for the day.